Welcome back into the Northern Quest here as we roll on with the Big Sky Conference kickoff, and we're chatting with another one of the playoff teams from a year ago in the Montana Grizzlies, and joining us now is head coach Bobby Hauck. And Coach, first of all, great to see you. Great to have you back here, and just your thoughts on the weekend, and football's right around the corner once again.
It is great. We got to change the venue, man.
How about that?
It's good to be back with you, as
Love
always, and of course our sidekick here. You should come every Sunday. Be on the show with us.
Come join us.
Yeah, I'll drive up Saturday
night.
It's easy.
Come for the game.
How do we get a private jet for this, Coach?
We'll hook you up. Right?
There's got to be someone in Montana with that.
Lift.
Yeah, perfect.
Fired up, obviously, Kyle. It's great to be pushing into the season. You know, we're different than everybody else you're talking to on the show because we don't have a week one game. So our start date's pushed 2 weeks behind the teams that play week 0 and a week behind the guys that actually open up on week 1. So we're still in summer mode a little bit. Our guys are still going to be in the weight room 2 more weeks while some of our teams in our league are practicing.
Coach, we'll get to your schedule a little bit later in the interview, but your weekend really started on Saturday night when your brother Tim was inducted into the Big Sky Hall of Fame. What was it like?
Well, it was obviously exciting for the family and him, and he's my best friend, so it's really cool. I want to thank you again for making him look good, all right, because that's a tough job. I try to do it every day on our staff, and he's an awesome guy. I thought your interview with him was great. It was great to have my mother there and my sister there and a bunch of friends and family, and really a cool deal.
When we talk about your schedule, and you mentioned, you make a great point when you talk about you guys are starting a little bit later. 12 games, 8 of those at home. And when you look at it up here, just some of the teams you're going to have, you're obviously going to get the rematch with North Dakota from a year ago, and a really great Big Sky Conference schedule. What kind of stands out about this, and what's your thoughts on 8 home games? Because I believe that's a FCS record.
Yeah, it's an interesting thing, and scheduling at our place is difficult. It's not always easy to get games and get them slotted home and road and the non-conference piece where we want it. And, we had our week 1 game canceled, and we had to fit a game into our scheduled open date, and thus we're playing 12 in a row with our open date being the first week. So that's how it's set up. I think, 2007 or 8, I think we played 12 in a row. I don't remember exactly which year, and I liked it. As you and I talk, we're always trying to figure out what to do on the open date. We don't have to worry about that this year. So we'll see how it goes. Sometimes it's nice to have an open date from a health standpoint, but we'll see. I think it'll play out well. It is unique to have 8 home games. It's nice to be in our home routine, but we got to win on the road too.
Coach, how do you manage the physical and mental demands of playing 12 straight weeks of football without a bye?
I've actually given a lot of thought to that, Meg, and we have to temper some of what we do. We've changed how we're doing fall camp actually this year with a little more downtime. It used to be you'd have 20 straight days of 2-a-days and play the survivors in the first game. I don't think we get to do that. I think we have to get into the season healthy because it's going to be a long season. We're going to have depth and insulate ourselves because there will be guys that miss games, and we won't have that open date to try to heal up. So we're going to have to live with some of that, basically, is what I'm saying.
As you take a look at your roster, Coach, and some faces coming back, and you're going to have a lot of depth in that backfield. You're going to have some guys on the O-line, but a lot of changes too, especially on defense and some of the new guys coming in. So what stands out about some of the guys you got coming back, as well as some of the new faces as well?
Well, we like our returning players, and we like the guys we've added, or we'd add somebody else. Obviously, that's the nature of recruiting. But we play a lot of guys on the defensive side of the ball. So the guys that started the majority of the games at certain positions may not be back, but there are guys that have played a significant number of snaps. Obviously, Eli Gilman is a marquee player, going to lead the room in the running back room. He's gotten more mature. He's bigger, physically mature. I think he'll be able to carry a little more of the load than we've asked him to do as a freshman, sophomore. I think that was back to Meg's question, trying to be smart with that. And I think we'll have a good team that's got quality depth and be able to win some games.
Going to be a lot of fun to watch. Coach, as always, appreciate your time. Good to see you in a new environment. Looking forward to seeing how the season goes for you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks, Cal.
Absolutely. Coming up, Dylan Botner and Kellen Dietrich will join us for the Montana Grizzlies up next.